Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my farming life.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to My Farming Life. I hope you're doing very, very well. You join me today as we are charging the battery on the John Deere because we left something on and it is not starting, which is great. However, we do have a backup plan that's arrived today, which is sitting over here. It's a JCB. It arrived. It's not ours. It's a demo. We wanted a bit later when we had work to do, but it was now or never apparently. So here it is. We're going to have a look into that very shortly with Bungle. I am also finishing off the service of my Massey. We finished off all the ground that we need to drill down the way, and we're just waiting for the beans really. We're going to put some beans in, and then we'll be heading over to South Healy to finish off over there as well. But progressing well, getting some work done there, but we're just taking the opportunity to service this up really. Other than that, we're all looking good. It's another beautiful day outside. It's really coming along, and we're looking great, that's for sure. There's another new arrival that we'll be using very soon, so we're going to have a look into that one. But here it is. A JCB. This is fairly new. It's a JCB TM320S. Nice looking bit of kit. Comes with a bucket and a set of forks on the front there as well. Should be interesting to use this, see how we get on with it. And we've only got it for about a week or so, not even. So we'll get a little bit of work done, that's for sure. We won't get a full extent of it, but we've got some muck to shift today and a bit of spreading to do, and we'll give it a good run for itself and see where it goes. Yeah, we haven't really had a pivot steer before, so it'll be interesting to see how that works around our yard with some of the tighter areas. It should be fine in theory, but it'll be interesting. Bungle, what do you think? It's pretty sharp bit of kit over there, isn't it? Oh, it's kind of impressive, I must say. Never had anything like that before. No, indeed. Have you had to play in it yet? Driver, you must have taken off the lorry, did you? Just quickly off the lorry. Takes some getting used to, I think, but very interested in it. I don't think we can afford anything like that anytime soon. It'll be a far cry from what we're using. No doubt. I mean, this thing turns on in a minute, which is one thing I was doing. Yes, I'm going to blame you for the telehandler there, because I haven't used it in a little bit, so you must have left something on. Probably me. Probably. I am going to be playing with our other new toy in your tractor today. The battery's on charge for the telehandler, and then we'll be clearing out that muck heap and get going on the bean ground, I think. That's going to be my plan. What are you doing? Well, not much really. Got to put a few tags in some of the limousine cattle that arrived. Got to do a bit of paperwork, and that's about it really for me today. Until we get the feeding up. Oh well. Sounds good to me. Well, I will leave you to it then. Enjoy. Around the corner here, you'll see the silage pit is getting close to the end. We're getting through our straw as well quite nicely, so that's all plenty left for us there though. There's the Massey around the corner I need to get to. Bungle came back with I'm taking a load of wool away recently. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for today. What we need to do first of all though, let's go and show you the fencing contractor finished. And this has all been done. And look at our finished yard. It's just superb. Nice strong fence in there. We've got plenty of room to get around and about. And this area here could actually be interesting for mucking out with the pivot loader there. That could be ideal. But we're done. We are done. We've got a little bit of a turn space around the corner. We're going to back that trailer in there now. And we can also, as we squeeze on through here, we've made it as easy as we can to get out into that field there. Nice and straightforward. Move that gate across in the end just because we weren't really happy with where it was hanging. And we've done a little bit of work to do around here. Got some rubbish to clear off and some ground to level out there, but we'll get that done and dusted. It won't take us too long. And then maybe we're undecided about adding concrete, like raising the concrete floor here. We might do that, but we'll see. We can't afford to do it now really, so we won't do it anytime soon. But I'm really pleased with how it's all coming together. I have to say, it's been a while coming and it's looking great. Really do like it. And we've also found ourselves some space. We've got a little bit of a trailer park over here now, so we can get some of the tankers out the way, and this trailer's pretty long, and so we're just going to push this back here, and then we should be good. Perfect. And then we'll just come off it and drop this off here. Alright, that's looking good. And then you'll see the spreader's back. Only this time we've gone and bought it. It was just a really cheap spreader, to be honest. It's about, no, we got a little bit of a discount on it, not much, but it is about 15 grand, and it's a smaller spreader, but if you went up for one of the bigger ones there, it's like 30 grand for like a button, for example, for the 12, 14 ton spreaders. This is a 10 ton, and it's, yeah, it's great for what we need. The amount of muck that we're producing at the moment, we're gonna have to start we would have had to start renting this quite frequently, so we'd made the decision to go for it, and we'll be looking good. But it's nice, it's compact, so we can still get around our yards really easily, but it gives us a nice option, and even like this Massey or the 3125 can pull it no problem at all. So we're gonna hook that on now, and then we'll be yeah, we should be good to go. And then yeah, I'm really happy to get that. Actually, it wasn't something that we were expecting to do, but just to be able to actually get that all dialed in is just, well, awesome. Really pleased with it. And like I say, having this little space around here that we can stick tankers into, what we'll have to do is probably put this one back just a bit more in the corner so we can easily get in and around into the hayfield there. We do actually want to get the slurry bowser down from over from South Healy, because I want to empty out our tank a bit and stick some onto there. That's something we'll have to look into doing. But for right now, we're just going to look to try and get that midden cleared a little bit, see what we can do, and that's pretty much us for the day for jobs, really. I've ordered a few bits and pieces I need to get the combine serviced up there. We're going to just get the my Massey done today as well, like I mentioned, and then we'll be all set. That just needs filters, bit of a change up, and then it's looking pretty good. Now, what would be easiest to do here? Let's see, in fact, a bit of a challenge here just to start off with. We should be able to get this around the corner easily. Plenty of space. Nice to have the option to do this. A little bit of a drive all the way around, so it's not always a reverse and everything around. There's a bit of rubble there that we need to clear up. I'll have to get onto that sooner rather than later, but we can. Yeah, another reason for having the slightly shorter spreader is for reasons exactly like this. Easily around our yard without a problem. Because yeah, some of our yard is not the easiest to handle and get through. Now what I'll probably do here, can I get around there? I might be able to, you know. Oh, look at that! Ideal. Ideal. And then we'll just stick ourselves over here and we can load straight in with the JCB, I suppose. That's handy. Perfect. All right. Car's looking good. Looking very happy in there as well. All right. So this is my first time in here. I think we'll also just look to swap this bucket around somewhere. That's probably not a bad plan. Let's see where we can leave that. All right. Might just have to leave the whole thing there and then see if we can pick it up from the other side. Yeah. Like the idea of a pivot steer. I don't like the cost associated with one, to be honest with you, but I do like the visibility you get from here and some of the advantages for the smaller shed. But what I would say is, as much as it's a smaller, potentially a smaller like turn circle on a pivot steer, they are getting bigger. You know, these aren't small bits of equipment anymore. The old there you go, the old like Map Bros of the day were much smaller and easier to use. Okay, I think we're looking good there. Excellent. All right, and then I wonder if I can just give that a little bit of a push forward. The old silage grab there. It's ever so slightly in the way. We've started using the bales over at South Healy, and we'll probably, there's quite a few of them over there, and there's also some at the satellite yard, so we'll probably end up bringing those back to here when we need to. But we're not quite there yet. All right. Let's see how this goes, shall we? All right, nice and easy so far. We've got probably, well, a good couple of loads out of here. We're just going to stick it onto the bean ground, which still has a cover crop on it, but we'll be putting those soybeans in. That's the last thing we've got to do, but we'll be putting those spring beans in probably in about a week or two. It's not quite warm enough yet, so we'll wait till we get into April to put those in. So it'll have a bit of time to work in, which is what I wanted. And it should, oh Lord, it should be damaging everything already. So it should give us a nice, rich, fertile ground to go into. That, and combined with the cover crop that we've had in there for the winter, shouldn't really need anything else, which will be good. So if that is indeed the case, then we'll be able to get going straight away. And that is, like I say, the last of the stuff down here that we need to go at, which is nice. Nice to be in a position to be nearly done at least. Now the key with this will be to see how it gets on with that slurry separator, see how much space it has there. Because that will be, that's a real tight little bit that we've accidentally created in our yard, but it should be okay. There is a bigger version of this machine as well. I think it's the 420, too big for what we need. This will be, I mean, this is probably certainly more expensive than we could afford, but it's a nice thing to demo. They very kindly sent across. We did tell them that it was unlikely that we would be buying it anytime soon, but they were fine with that. Now we've got ourselves a bit tight up against the wall there, so we'll just do that. There you go. We've also got a heck of a lot of muck out in the field there. That's going to be going towards our spring ground. This is just a nice opportunity to get ahead of ourselves here. Really, whilst we wait. Silage ground's nowhere near ready. That's probably going to be a good couple of weeks yet. But it'll be great just to kind of be ready to go, I think. We got all the slurry ground up at, or the silage ground, sorry, up at South Healy spread recently as well. So we'll probably end up taking the first cut down here and then moving across up to out west there to get South Healy done and dusted as well. But we're in a good position. Okay, let's get this up here. You know what, we'll probably just give that a go, I reckon. Alright, well, first time using it, so far so good. And let's go get this our brand new slurry spreader completely destroyed, shall we? That should still be on charge and looking good. I think it's going to need another hour or so on there. Alright. Now, I'm going to keep shutting this gate because, well, there's sheep in the field here, and they will be in my yard if I'm not careful. Perfect stuff. So, sheep are still looking happy. They've lost a fair bit of their paddock here, but they're still looking all right. On the way. Yeah, it's a well-matched setup, this. I'm impressed with it. And the more I drive this Masayama, I am very much impressed with this tractor as well. It's been very nice so far. And what we'll do is just take our time around the side here. Now, like I say, cover crop is still there. We'll be keeping that in place until we roll over it with the crimper, just to kind of go ahead of the drill. So that's going to stay exactly how it is. And yeah, it's ultimately very, very pleased with how we're getting on. Now what I need to do here is lift you up. And we'll see how we go. Alright, slow that speed down a little bit because we're on a nice thick application here. And then we'll see. Yeah, this should give us the best this should give us the best opportunity to get a real strong crop of beans on here. And the beans really are more so just to help for the future crops as well. Really should allow us to fix that nitrogen in the soil. And hopefully reduce down how much we need to buy in terms of fertilizers. We'll be putting a, depending upon when we get this cleared, ideally I'd like to get a crop of wheat in after this. But we'll see how that goes. What we will do though is just keep cracking really. I've upset a lot of neighbors of ours recently by spreading slurry pretty much everywhere. Well, we have as a farm, I suppose. Uncle and Bungle were going at it recently, and I did the ground up here, and they did the ground up by the village in Belém there, so in Netherton, beg your pardon. So it's yeah, not great, but you know, it's farming, can't be avoided. They'll get over it, I'm sure. Now these footpath walkers might not like me too much today. We'll give them a bit of a wide berth because who knows what's in this slurry. But how to ruin a lovely lovely stroll on a Sunday morning in one quick and easy solution. We're actually getting one load here is going pretty fast. I wonder if we have to maybe tweak the spreader a little bit, but we are just going to stop here for a second because I want to go and have a look at the bottom end of this field. This end has always had a little bit more of an issue with water. I think there's a busted drain down here somewhere. Just want to check it through, but it's looking like it's okay. Clean looking crop as well of oats here, so it's not looking too bad. Tramlines are clean as well, and it's had its nitrogen on there, which we should start to see a real benefit from in the coming week or two. Really, I don't know if it's going to need anything else. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see, but. And also get the agronomists back in just to double check, but so far at least it's not looking all that bad for end of March, so we will monitor that and see moving forward. Just have a bit of a walk over here. I've got stuck down in this corner here on multiple occasions. It's a miserable time actually to get out the last time it happened, but yeah, looking good indeed. I'm really happy with how our winter drilled crops went in actually, so it's a good start. Hopefully the spring crops, well, they've had a good start so far. Hopefully that will continue. Shut there, and then let's go. Alrighty, and we'll work our way back up towards the gate, by which point we should be about empty, and we'll go again, nice and easy. That's gonna be the day for us today, really. We are now in a little bit of a period of preparation, really, getting a few things ready for harvest, both silage and cereal crops later in the year. Just checking off a few boxes really for servicing, for making sure we're all ready to go, which I think we are for the most part. We'll spend, once we get this field work done, that's pretty much me until we start first cut silage, so we'll be looking to just get everything serviced up. Already get the mower out of the shed soon, and just double check that one over as well and see if there's anything that we can do just to speed ourselves up. But yeah, we're rapidly approaching busy season, so we'll see how we get on. All right, we'll probably just knock that one off about there for now, and then we'll go back and fill up again and do it all over again. So that's gonna be us for now. So we'll leave it here, I think, as we continue around. We've got this JCB for a little bit, so we're gonna have a bit of a play with it and tell you what we think when we get to the end of the week. If anyone has a spare, I don't know, what, 60 grand or whatever they are, please let me know, because I'd love to pick one up. And have it on the farm for good, but I can't see that happening. But yeah, really pleased to have the yard all finished before we get too busy, and we can now tick that one off and just enjoy it really for what it is. So that's exactly what we will do. But for now, I think we'll leave it here. I just need to hustle some sheep out the way and get back in and refill again. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been the latest episode of My Farming Life. If you have enjoyed and you're yet to do so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we will see you in the next one. Till then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll catch you later.